That's a curtain. And this is me. Hello. It's very early morning in Tokyo. I'm super sleepy. Yesterday was my mom's 57th birthday. She's 57. She was born in 1963. Jeez. We had a brief conversation on the phone. Recently I've been in contact with my mom quite often, but I don't meet my parents, my family in Italy that much anymore since I've been living in Tokyo. And I was thinking that I miss my family, but at the same time I'm thinking I don't miss my family. And I was thinking, why do I feel like this? I think like I always had this feeling of love and hate for my country, love and hate for, well, I won't say hate for my family, but you know, you want to stay close to your family, but at the same time you want to stay as far away as possible. I think a lot of people will relate to this. The feeling that I'm talking about for me is it's kind of more deep than this. I've been thinking recently about my hometown. I've been thinking about my home country. I've been thinking about if I will ever be able to go back to Italy and live there, because I haven't lived in my home country for 5 years. I was actually watching a John Oliver video about the stupid virus that everybody's talking about. At one point he was talking about Americans. I was talking about, you know, the middle Americans, and that made me think that I hate people. And I always get this feeling of misanthropy that I get once in a while if I think too much into some stuff, if I think too much in weird aspects of humans. And I get that from, you know, any country, any race, any nationality, anything. Italians, Japanese, even people close to me. I get this misanthropy feeling sometimes that I really want to, I just hate everybody. But at the same time, I really love a lot of people. Like I get this love and hate feeling for singular people, for group of people. I get it quite often, you know. It's quite a strong feeling. I don't know if you have ever felt that, but you get this strong misanthropy feeling that you just disgust you. You just don't want to live in this planet anymore. You just wanna disappear because like this, everything just sucks. You just don't wanna be near these kind of people. And I get that quite often. I don't know why. I think that's this feeling of misanthropy is what actually got me to start running away from my home country. First from my hometown to Venice, where I went to university to study Japanese, and then from Venice to Japan. It's always running away from something. So for me it was running away from Italians first, and then when I came here I was suddenly attracted to my home country again. So I don't know, like I feel like the only thing that kept me away from this misanthropy, the only thing that kept me away from this feeling was the bubble that I created for myself in Japan. I created for myself a nice little bubble where only the things that I like are allowed in, only things that make me comfortable are allowed in, and I try to do only the things that I want to do. Because like up until I was like still living with my parents, with my family, I wasn't free. You know, you have to rely on your parents' money, you have to rely on your parents' strength and energy to do anything. You're not really free. But once you're free and you can do whatever you want, you can also create this nice little bubble. That's what I do. The first thing I did, I remember, I didn't want to watch news anymore. I didn't watch television news, like anything, and just delete anything, any feedback that can come to me and just alter my emotional status. And I was super happy. I feel like, of course, you still get those ups and downs, but most of it was perfectly solved. You just create this bubble and then you're okay. But problem is, like, this bubble is not forever. Like, it's actually, you start thinking, is it really okay for me to live inside the bubble that I created? At some point I felt like I was so far away from reality that I just didn't want to connect to the older me in a way anymore. Because of this bubble, I feel like now I have even more misanthropy towards those certain people and the certain aspects of life that I don't want to go back to. So in a way, it's of course makes you feel comfortable, but at the same time it's very makes you very weak in a way, because if anything happens and the bubble stops being a bubble, the bubble explodes, you're back to reality, and then you have to face it. It's kind of crazy how I feel like maybe everybody has his own little bubble, I guess, but I don't know. Do you have do you have a bubble? Do you live? You feel you live inside a bubble? Because like I think like I still live in a freaking bubble that I create for myself just to stay okay. I don't know how long this bubble will last, but wow, is this life? Shit, I shouldn't wake up this early in the morning. Oh, those are some remote controllers.